Oxford University Press, what we pride ourselves on is an improvement in conversation. We don't do a lot of writing and grammar. We want the boys to be talking English all the time. And because we have so many different nationalities, we don't have 40% Spanish speakers or 30% Italian. They have to try and talk in English to their friends from maybe Korea or from the Ukraine or from Hong Kong. They all get split into groups of 16. There might be 2 Venezuelan boys in that group with lots of different other nationalities. Now, as a team, it will be slightly different, but we could discuss that when we know what your requirements are. Okay, maximum 16 in the class. Everybody goes at home with a report, a written report about their English and about their soccer. So they can take it home to their parents and show them the work they've done in the 2 weeks. Okay? Okay, learning on and off the field. We don't speak Spanish to anybody. We don't speak Russian to anybody. We do have some Spanish speakers there and a few Russian speakers, and in case of problems, but we try always to talk English if we can. Okay. So the 2 venues where we do our English and soccer: rugby school, which I keep saying is a bad name for it. It's a great school. It's where the game rugby was invented, but it's a new venue, very nice private school, very famous. And Bradfield College, which is our main base. We have 220 bedrooms there. It's very close to London. So for parents who might want to come drop the children, they can go to London, they can go to Europe from there very easily. Okay. This is Bradfield. Really beautiful school. It's fantastic. We have probably 25 soccer pitches there, swimming pool. It's about 170 years old, the school, and it's a quite a famous private school in the UK. Okay, just some various pictures of the school. It's a good summer this year. We had good weather, so it's very good. Rugby school, slightly smaller boarding houses, maybe. That's a boarding house where your children would live. And we maybe have 35 children and 10, 15 staff in that house, okay? It's a very good school, very good facility. Okay, this is very important to us, okay? The brand, the badge has a worldwide reach, so children from all sorts of countries. Obviously Venezuela there, okay? Israeli flag as well there, we had some Israeli kids here this year. So we get children from all over the place. Now, in life sometimes, Brazil, yeah, I was in Brazil recently. One thing I should state is, we don't allow any sort of prejudice, any bullying, any trouble at our places, okay? We make we encourage the boys to get along. Doesn't matter where you come from, what you do, what your religion is, it's not important to us. We run a very, very disciplined place where we get the children, we encourage the children to be friendly to everybody and respect every single nationality. Okay, this is quite important. As I say, we don't franchise the operation. They're all minimum UEFA B standard. Very good. They get a lot of respect from the children and from parents. Okay? And they know about age-appropriate coaching. They know about physiology, psychology, nutrition. Health and wellness. Yeah, it's quite an intensive camp, so we'll encourage the children to get some rest, make sure they sleep, make sure they drink properly, make sure they eat properly. We don't want children sat on mobile phones, iPads. We don't want that. We want them to rest as if they're professional soccer players. Okay? Okay, this is a photograph. I keep saying it's not a staged photo. The little boy from Hong Kong, he was a little bit upset, and that was one of our trainers. You've seen the way that they work with them. They're very good at making the children feel good. We want every child to go home feeling good about themselves and improving their self-confidence, their soccer, and their English. Okay, it's just, as you can see, loads of soccer fields. Lots and lots of soccer fields. Okay, this is quite unique to Manchester United soccer schools. On every camp, am I speaking too quickly here? No. On every camp we have what we call the skills test. So over 1 week or 2 weeks, the trainers do 4 or 5 different skills. And it's age relevant, so a 9-year-old can win it or a 16-year-old can win. And we basically test them points the winner of the skills test. From all of our camps across the world, we invite them back to Manchester. One child with one parent. Flights have to be paid for, but once they're in Manchester, we pay everything. Hotels, transport, they get a uniform, they go on to the Old Trafford pitch before a match. Okay? And they met the entire first team squad this year. There's Rooney there, Delaney, Smalling, all the guys. They went to the Carrington Training Centre, they met the first team squad. They went and played on the soccer pitch before a Premier League game. They had their names on their shirts, and around the perimeter advertising, their names come up. And this boy at the top, Enrique, is from Caracas. And he was in Manchester 4 weeks ago with his father to attend the World Skills Final. Okay, it's not all English, it's not all soccer. We have excursions. Everybody goes to Old Trafford. Okay, so we do a stadium tour, we go into the changing rooms, the museum, the mega store. We often get a former player who comes and talks to the children. So Gary Pallister, Dennis Irwin, former United players come and talk to whoever's available, will come and talk to the group. If you're at Bradfield College, we also go to Wembley Stadium. It's a really good tour. And if you're at Bradfield, you'll also go to a place called Chessington, which is a theme park. At our two other bases, Alton Towers theme park, and we take them to the National Football Centre, the English Training Centre for the England team. So, all of these excursions are accompanied by our staff. We have one member of staff for every 8 children on our excursions. Okay? Okay, this is the final little bit, okay? It's very important if you're going to send your children to our camp. Tati brought a group of 40 children this summer. But ultimately, we are responsible for the welfare of the children. So we take it very, very seriously. Okay? And we employ a whole team of people. They're not teachers, they're not soccer coaches. Their job is to look after the children outside of all the other activities. They live not in the same rooms, but on the same, in the